make it become soft, so that way it can go, so it can begin to go through the process of change. Is that making sense? Is that making sense? Psst. Is that making sense? So that's the transmutation process. Is that making sense? Okay. Are you starting to get your voice? All right. So transformation is to change the nature and the function and the condition. But the transformation process is focused on the rebuilding. All right, rebuilding the mind and spirit. So it's focused on it's rebuilding the inner form. So the transmutation process is basically, if you want to think about it, it's making you like water. It's making you liquid. That's the transmutation process. The transformation process is making it become more solid. It's bringing form back to you. So it's the water bottle allowing the water to build inside the water bottle. Does that make sense? Is that better visual? So transmutation process is basically liquefying yourself, liquefying your mind. So how do you do that? Everyone can agree, we can agree to this universal truth, that bitter makes you hard, right? All right? So if you're bitter, it makes your heart, right? If you're unforgiving, it makes your heart, right? If you are someone that seeks revenge, it makes your heart, right? You follow what I'm saying? So these are contributaries to your heart condition that makes it hard. Now, contrawise, to make your heart soft, if you start loving, right? If you become forgiving, right? If you become more accepting, that makes your heart soft. And so, from the spiritual aspect, in order to be able to receive a spirit of truth, to be able to receive insight and be able to see direction from God, you have to have your heart soft. The problem is, we close our hearts. It could be from a hurt that we have had, a bad occurrence that may have had, somebody might have pissed you off, all kinds of stuff that went down. But it depends on how you respond to it. The problem is we respond to it, and then we harbor it. We keep making deposits and keep feeding that thing. All right? Now, on the spiritual tip, what I can really understand is when people begin to pray and meditate, the first stage you're supposed to do is to be able to go ahead and forgive. And the reason why is because it opens up your heart. You follow what I'm saying? So, but I'm not going to preach right now, but